Daily Devotion with Pastor Balla for April 23rd, 2025. Behold Behemoth, from Job chapter 40, verses 15 through 19. Behold Behemoth, which I made as I made you. He eats grass like an ox. Behold, his strength is in his loins, and his power in the muscles of his body. He makes his tail stiff like a cedar. The sinews of his thigh are knit together. His bones are tubes of bronze. His limbs like bars of iron. He is the first of the works of God. Let him who made him bring near his sword. God now points Job to Behemoth, a creature of unmatched power and size. The description is vivid, muscular, massive, immovable. Its tail is like a cedar, its bones like bronze, its limbs like iron. I actually believe the behemoth was a dinosaur. You may disagree, but the point is clear. God made something that Job couldn't possibly control or contend with. This is not just about Behemoth's physical might. God is drawing Job's attention to creation once again, but this time through a specific example, which I made as I made you. That's a key line. God created Behemoth, and God created Job. Both are his creatures, but only one of them had dared to question God's justice and wisdom. By showcasing Behemoth, God is showing Job that even the most intimidating and powerful parts of creation are still his workmanship. They do not rival him. They exist by his design and for his purpose. He is the first of the works of God, the verse says, meaning he stands out as a prime example of God's creative power. And here's the twist. This overwhelming beast eats grass like an ox. For all its strength, it's still dependent, still grounded in everyday patterns of survival. It cannot escape its design, and it cannot outgrow its creator. God rules over it completely. The mention of the sword in verse 19, let him who made him bring near his sword, adds another layer. No one can threaten Behemoth but God himself. Job, who had been wrestling with questions about justice and power, now sees that even the most powerful creatures are subject to God's authority. It's a humbling and necessary reminder. We often need the same perspective. We live in a world filled with forces we can't control. Disease, disaster, death, injustice. But if God reigns over Behemoth, he reigns over all that too. He's not afraid of the powers that scare us. He made them. He rules them. He can bring the sword if needed, and nothing stands against him. This passage isn't meant to intimidate Job, but to recalibrate him, to show him that God is not just the creator of small things, but of the biggest, strongest, and wildest parts of the world, and yet he remains in perfect control. If God governs Behemoth, he can certainly govern our lives, even in suffering, even in confusion. We can trust him. God's peace and many blessings be with you, and thank you for listening. And please take an opportunity to share this message with others.